Okay, so the first video we're going to do is a casino video. So I know that I would like to think that my the people who watch me is kind of split with people that like the casino, people that don't. I think a lot of people like the casino more now that they snaked old DSP. So I don't know a whole lot about iDubbbz. I do know that that they call his wife Yoko Ono, which that's like one of the worst things you could call a wife. Because basically, if you guys don't know who Yoko Ono is, I would like to think that she's the reason the Beatles broke up on some level. Yeah, and she's, just. I mean, she ruined John Lennon's career for the most part. So yeah. So huge shout out. We're live. We got 14 people up in here, 15 people up in here. I appreciate everyone. I appreciate all the members. And let's get it. Here we go.
Oh my god, am I ever tired of these two? Oh man, are they ever bad?
You don't
Oh man, are they ever boring and just dreary and just drudgery going through this crap? This is actually so far the worst iDubbbz so far. As
oh
Homer
my
Simpson
gosh.
would say part. The worst day of your life.
So for whatever reason, I can't pause my recordings on OBS. Dude, ego. 100%. Dude. I almost want to just play. Yeah, you know what?
Go, Johnny, go, whatever. She picks up the mic and I swear to God goes, some fucking crazy shit. Go, and as they're singing, you know, go, go, Johnny, go, whatever. She picks up the mic and I swear to God goes, some fucking crazy shit. And you see Chuck Berry's eyes fucking open as wide as they are, and it's that fucking look.
Viewership of like less than 4,000 views, not live viewers, like total views on a video. This is coming from a guy with a 7 million subscriber channel.
That is wild. That is wild. Yeah, my bad. That's my bad. Dude, that is wild.
It's a total disaster. And you just have to wonder, how much longer can they persist doing this out of spite? How much longer can they keep doing this? By the way, their new idea to turn this podcast around, are you ready?
Okay, go.
They are going to watch a movie every week and review it. And they're not just going to watch any movies. They're going to watch a Nicolas Cage movie every week.
No, that's
wow.
So the Nicolas Cage meme is done.
Buddy, it's bad.
That was bad like 3 years
like,
ago, 4 years ago.
This is like 10 years too late, man.
Yeah, Nicolas Cage, the meme is fucking cringe.
So now they're reviewing, and I didn't even keep in any of the review, but
and dude, don't get me wrong. Hold on, let's. Nicolas Cage, his older movies are bangers. All right, The Rock, Gone in 60 Seconds. Dude, Face Off. Face Off was incredible, dude. But no one wants to. Dude, no one wants to see that.
They reviewed that In Your Dreams movie with Nicolas Cage, where he's the guy in everybody's dreams.
No.
And Anisa tried. Yeah, it was shit. All right, let's just hit play. Let's just try and get this open.
Get it over with.
Stay strong as parents, as fur parents.
Okay,
we're not fur parents because we're.
They just refer to themselves as fur parents.
Okay.
Cringe! Oh my god!
I got a headache already. Oh my god.
Oh man! But get ready, it's about to get worse. It's getting worse.
We are the parents, so we are actually skin
Ghost Rider, it was alright.
parents.
Oh!
Yeah.
Well, parents
Of the flesh.
They're skin parents to their fur babies. That's what they're saying.
God. They stink.
Fur.
Yeah, parents of the fur. The podcast files, and
yes,
I stopped doing it after a while.
Okay, pause. So, no word of a lie. I told this to Andy. They did a 20-minute segment on color correction, which is what you're hearing the tail end of. They did 20 minutes talking about color correcting videos and editing audio.
Oh.
No one gives a shit.
That too.
You know, thanks, Anisa. No one gives a shit. You know, we're talking about like correcting the audio on a podcast. No one cares.
Say, I've been switching to your camera a lot, and I realized you look exactly like your father.
Oh no! Oh, I do.
Look at how embarrassed he is.
Oh, dude, the hair. Oh man, the hairline is. Oh, how old is this dude? Like, God, I feel bad, and I don't. Like, I know that's not. He's got no control over that, but like, God damn, bro, you need to keep that shaved, bro. Wear a hat.
Like, isn't that what everybody wants to hear? That they look like their elderly fucking parents? Whoa, man. Whoa.
Oh my god.
Oh.
She said that with the energy of a snail.
He wants
Oof.
to die, man. Like, he wants to just be released.
Oh, dude, her tats are so... Those are like the most generic NBA 2K player tattoos, dude. Those tattoos are so generic, so trendy. You know, I'm sure she's got a butterfly, something in some Japanese writing or whatever. Like, oh, and a butterfly, a bird, you know, some kind of vine and flowers. You know, I mean, just the typical, just trendy, like, oh, just
Was this real?
horrible.
Wait, his dad was a criminal. That's true, Smug.
Yeah, like
Oh,
exactly
no.
like your
Oh,
father.
that's not a bad thing.
What-
My dad's beautiful.
You do. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like the weight that you're at right now, or like
She's just nagging him so hard.
Yeah, like, why is she doing this?
Bro.
It's just, these guys. How does he not just bottle her? Sorry, I'm getting.
I know, like, how does he not just snap and, like,
You know, like
he
pull a
used to,
gun.
like Anisa has said, iDubbbz used to get angry, he used to hit things and freak out,
You know,
but now he's just, like, given up. Like, he's completely checked out. He has no passion. He has no will to fight for his...
I mean, dude, if you have I can't imagine having a 7 million subscriber YouTube channel and only getting 4,000 views.
own free will or survival. He's just completely knuckled under and submitted to the tyranny of this. And it only gets worse day after day after day. You know, remember the chains that he wears, they were not forged all at once. They were forged one link at a time. And just like, just keep this in mind with your own relationship or, you know, like your own life.
Yeah.
If you turtle every single day to your partner's whims, you will end up enslaved like
there's
this.
got to be
It doesn't
compromise.
happen overnight. And this is the thing, don't go to therapy. Don't
No,
do it. This
no.
is the entry drug, the gateway drug to all of this cuckoldry was therapy. Once you agreed to go to therapy and get lobotomized
I don't know.
by that Asian guy on a weekly basis,
I don't know about that. That's debatable. That's debatable.
it was game over because you're never going to win as the guy in therapy. You're always going to get fucking shafted because the therapist knows that it was the wife's idea to bring you there and the wife is badgering you to pay. So, of course, he's going to please the client that's bringing him the business. And you're going to get fucking railroaded hard.
That is an interesting opinion and very, it can be very factual.
Definitely.
Wow.
the age that you're at, but like
I mean, probably the bald head probably has a lot to do with it.
no, but even like
The head shape as well.
the head shape, the eyes, the nose,
Mm.
you almost have nothing from your mom. I'm realizing.
Why is she saying this shit?
Like,
I know, right? I know. Why is she criticizing the way he looks?
is this a
Why?
podcast?
Your podcast, sir.
And dude, I'm definitely older than both these fools. I don't sit like this. I don't understand the dudes that sit like this. I mean, yeah, I've always seen older guys, you know, most of my life in their 50s and 60s sit with their legs like a woman. I don't understand it, dude. I am the ankle on knee dude, not calf on knee. Like I don't know, dude. Like I feel like I squish my nuts when I do that.
You look like your dad. You have features from your dad. You know, it's like, this sucked. Anisa. Do they have topics? Is there a topic? There's no
No.
theme. It's
There's
editing.
a movie review.
I don't know, dude. Is that from? I mean, is he one of those weirdos that wears chanclas with socks on?
Oh,
my
God.
gosh.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a shame
This
because
is
your
all
mom's
very relatable to the audience
Oh
who
my-
definitely knows what your parents look
It's
like.
a shame
You
for
know,
mom.
Dane just points out, he's like, yeah, but nobody knows what your parents look like. So this isn't, the audience can't relate.
Yeah.
Dane just
which
felt
is kind of a shame
This
because
is
your
all
mom's
very relatable to the audience who definitely knows what your parents
By
look
the way,
like.
Dane
Picture
jumped in there to save iDubbbz from a fucking tactical foul.
Yeah.
Where Anisa was like, "Cause it's a shame because you're."
So I've never heard of iDubbbz until the casino started covering him. Apparently, this dude was like super edgy and would say racist stuff and racist jokes and did all this other stuff. And then he met her and got neutered. Apparently, does that sound about accurate?
Your mom's so beautiful, but you don't have any of her features. She's basically just telling Ian he's an ugly, bald piece of shit.
Yeah.
Where Anisa was like, "Cause it's a shame because your mom's so beautiful, but you don't have any of her features." She's basically just telling Ian he's an ugly, bald piece of shit.
I mean, I'm pretty tall.
my
Someone said her leg is a fucking twig.
And I
The optical
that's
illusion of it. Look
bad.
at that.
Whoa, buddy, it's like some anorexia leg.
What
What's
happened?
going on? What happened?
Wait, is that the?
Like iDubbbz trying to say he's tall, and then he just bites his lip in fucking agony because
Oh.
he's just preparing to get felted and be told he's a man.
That is so sad, dude. Like that is so sad that that's like true.
He's coping. He's not as tall as Hassan.
No, that's true. You are tall, but I don't think that's genetics. My sister was explaining to me that height isn't genetic.
I got
Oh, what? Oh, what? Oh, what? Are you stupid? Are you dumb? Height isn't genetics? Are you stupid? Are you? I mean, how do you say that with just such confidence?
Buddy! Whoa! Dent alert! Dent alert! Reach alert! Reach
Yeah.
alert!
What?
Height is genetic. Anisa.
Let me read this. Yes, height is largely determined by genetics, with an estimated 80% of the variation in height
Oh my
being
gosh.
attributed to DNA sequence variations inherited from parents. Not only is it genetic, but it's 80% genetic.
Yeah.
It's just insane.
Yes, that sounds about right. That is. I mean, that's 100. Yeah, that sounds about right.
How?
How can you say that? Being tall isn't genetic. Are you stupid? I mean, you must be dumb.
Why did she say this?
Wow.
my mom's sweetness.
I will.
And no one, and no one checks her. And here's the other thing, and I hate to be that guy, but she's not even that hot to be talking like that. You guys know what I'm trying to say, right? Look at her. I mean, she's mid. And like, you know, from what I think I've gathered, she's like all natural too, so like she doesn't like, you know, like wear deodorant and stuff like that, and doesn't like use soap and stuff like that, and just, you know, read between the lines there. Like, I don't know, dude. I'm too old. There was a time when if you were super attractive, it didn't matter what you said because you're attractive. You know, that's just what it is. And she's not, to say something that stupid and to be on camera and to have a platform, you have no business saying, just like, dude, look at Yoko Ono, dude. She was the same thing, dude, not attractive at all. And she had that much power. How does John Lennon, who was in the Beatles, marry that? Yeah, oh, dot, 100%, dude, yes, yep.
Say
She just pulled that right out of her ass just to felt Ian. That was it.
Yeah,
That's why.
it's a lie. Here's your lie to felt like whoa.
And why doesn't he correct her and say, sweetheart, that's not true. That's not true at all.
whatever you think his dad looks like, he doesn't.
Pause.
Oh my
Pause.
Lord.
You just said he looked exactly like his dad. So therefore, we could infer what he looks like is like Ian. But now you say he looks nothing like him. You have no idea what he looks like. What? What? There's a contradiction. Like, the contradiction is crazy.
I've actually, like, I'm trying to think of a stupider bitch.
It's dumb. She's dumb. She's dumb.
Burr's dad looked like the dad of the Rocket Power Kids. Just fun fact.
Funny.
Oh.
Your
Here's a
dad
reference. Hey, the quirky millennials, here's a reference to a shitty Nickelodeon show. Did
looks
you
like
laugh?
kind of like Xavier from
So now Anisa's saying that iDubbbz looks like Professor X. Look at him. Look how uncomfortable he is.
He's returning as fucking X. Did you hear?
Yeah,
In
I heard.
Doomsday?
Like, honestly, guys, like Avengers Doomsday, isn't this just a cult?
It's
Like,
a cult.
Look at this. Look at this. We have this cameo and this cameo and this cameo.
Cyclops
and
is
this cameo.
back. That guy, the actor.
Like, no, this isn't going to be a good movie just because you crammed in 1,000 fucking cameos.
Yeah.
This is garbage.
This is their Hail Mary, by the way.
Oh, that's
And it'll sell. It'll sell.
so generic.
By the way, how many times have we seen
It's going to be
Xavier
the last
die?
cash grab. I'm going to be real. What happens when
God, what are they talking about? I have no, like, this is what people, when I talk about wrestling who don't watch me because of wrestling, this is what they must hear.
Fantastic Four comes out and it's a piece of shit and it flops?
It looks so mid, bro.
What happens then? Like, what happens when all of these movies that come out this year, the Marvel ones, aren't good? And then we have, like, negative hype coming into Doomsday, and that's going to be their last cash grab. If Fantastic Four fails, and then
Okay, I think I know who that is. That's the dude that's Fantastic Four is the rock-looking dude, right? The guy who's got, like, bricks or rock around him. And then Stretch dude, Jessica Alba's person, and then I don't. I'm not that. I'm a nerd. Don't get me wrong, dude. I am a nerd mark for wrestling, but the superhero stuff I just don't follow. I think I just know the main ones, like, you know, Batman, Superman, you know, Incredible Hulk, that kind of deal.
Doomsday flops, like, in terms of its reception, that's it. The franchise is done. It's
Yeah.
done.
I'm gonna
Over.
be real. I think the X-Men or Doomsday is gonna be a success no matter what, even if it's shit.
No, it will be. I'm saying it will be a success. It will be the last cash grab.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Unless
like the
people
hype, yeah.
actually are like, oh my god, it turned my view of the franchise around. And I'm so excited for part 2.
All right.
If that doesn't happen, they're done. So it has to be like amazing.
Yeah.
But they're just throwing shit at the wall and praying to God that it sticks. Whereas before, they at least had some coherent plan for the first few phases. I'd say like the first 3 phases were planned pretty well.
Yeah.
Then it just right off the fucking into the toilet, into the sewer.
After they finished Endgame Part 2, they should have stopped for 3 years and then started a whole new fucking
I think
set of movies.
just wait to get the X-Men rights and the Spider-Man rights.
So I will say I did watch years ago, probably 9, 10, 11 at this point. About 11 years ago, I watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. a little bit.
Right? And then reboot everything.
Exactly.
With the new Spider-Man, new X-Men, and Fantastic Four.
Yeah, exactly.
And then have them cross over X-Men, Fantastic Four, and Spider-Man, and Incredible Hulk probably. Like, those were always the biggest franchises of Marvel before the MCU. Those were the big characters that people cared about. Nobody actually gave a shit about Iron Man before 2008.
No.
Like, that's just the reality.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But, so
Yeah,
like,
I
let's
guess
go
that's
back
pretty
to
fair.
and reboot it. But instead, they did this weird like continuity where nobody asked for this. No one wanted.
And
this.
they used the worst mutant, Shang Li, whatever the fuck it was called. Zinni, don't even joke about that.
Well, and that was actually probably the best one they did was in Shang-Chi or whatever the fuck it was
I've never
called.
seen that movie.
Shang-Chi and the Secret Rings of Sonic the Hedgehog or whatever there.
I'm
I
so
don't know.
over Cape shit, dude. Oh my god.
Like bold.
You hated that Captain America fucking. That's the
It was terrible.
lowest income they've made in a movie. By the way, was that movie?
Well,
Regular
the
bald guy.
fucking same eyes, like that deep set, like
Yeah.
heavy
Her
brow,
Daredevil's
like
good.
the
Maybe.
Her Daredevil's good, but
But
like the
thing is,
nose.
Are
It's
you
not the
actually
same.
going to watch it? All right, we got like this.
That's fair.
We're
Yeah.
we're
You
so
know what's weird?
desperate to not cover iDubbbz that we're now talking about the lowest level Marvel slop.
yeah, because
But
we're just. Oh my god, it's so bad.
But he's short.
Yeah.
Your dad's shorter.
Yeah.
Your dad's like
Oh,
5.
Fort Patrick's.
Stage 1, let's say that my hairline is the perfect hairline.
He's explaining the
Oh. Oh.
He just laughs. That was Kino. Bring it back.
that's so-
Let's say my hairline's the perfect hairline, and his wife just laughs at him.
Wait,
No,
but look at this.
he's explaining the stages of being Norwooded. Like,
Man. Perfect. They just talked about X-Men. Look at this.
yeah,
But he's short. Your
Wait.
dad's shorter.
Yeah.
Your dad's like 5.
Fort Patrick's.
Stage 1, let's say that my hairline is the perfect hairline.
Hey, come on.
there it is. Come on. He's doing the Xavier.
Yeah.
I'm probably closer to 3, if I'm going to be honest.
Okay. Anyways, the point being of all of this
Uh-huh.
is, I
Chat
know
like that.
people have never
iDubbbz
seen your
just
dad
checked out.
before,
He's on his phone.
but you look like him but taller, like stretched out.
Actually, she is Canadian, I'm pretty sure, so it doesn't matter. She can be as dumb as she wants. She's Canadian, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Nice. Okay.
I think it's because
Okay. There's a great play back and forth. It's like an excellent ping pong match.
something inside
wanna
of you, like a rage.
Yes, I believe that. I actually believe that.
No, like
I actually believe there's a rage. It's you, Anisa. You hate you.
Christianity was like no art. Like we gotta
Anisa.
no
have you
advancements, no
seen-
whatever. We gotta
Have you seen the Sistine Chapel, Anisa?
Yeah, that's such an ignorant take, right? Because there's no, if you go to any church in any, maybe not necessarily in America so much, but any church in any different country, and they're gonna be art everywhere. Like, dude, are you kidding? Like, that's why is he sitting like that? Because he has high estrogen. I want to believe. Yo,
Like,
what
have
up,
you seen the
Berserk?
Vatican?
Not much,
Like
dude.
Anisa, like have you seen like Notre Dame Cathedral, Anisa?
She's
Like
stupid.
like how dumb, how stupid are you?
Most churches are like that. Dude.
I mean, dude, I've been to Italy, bro. I've been to Rome. I've been in the Vatican, and dude, there's so many paintings in there. Like, what is she talking about? Yeah, literally nothing. Yeah, that's
the
right.
church was one of the biggest commissioners of art. What is she talking about?
be Christian as fuck, and all this is
I
bad.
think it's
If you want to like listen
dude,
to passionate experts,
no, that's so not true, dude. Just go to Rome. Just look at Rome, and you see art everywhere, dude. And that's like the capital of Catholicism. Like, God,
talk
how
about history
dumb.
specifically.
Listen to this.
TikTok.
Whoa!
There, you can
Wait, what?
Talking about?
be Christian as fuck, and all this is
I think
bad.
it's
If you want to like listen to passionate experts talk about history specifically,
Listen to
TikTok.
this. Whoa!
There, you can
Did that idiot just say to listen? She goes to TikTok to listen to his. Oh,
Whoa!
jeez.
Say Tik-
Whoa!
say TikTok?
Oh, yes. She's
Oh.
saying the best place to learn history is TikTok. TikTok! Even
Okay.
Dane. Look at iDubbbz. He's just dumbfounded. Dane is having to step in and do an intervention at this point because it's so.
I mean, those are 30-second videos. Like, why wouldn't you? It's like, dude, I've learned more about history on YouTube and watching videos and watching documentaries on Netflix and Amazon Prime. Like, TikTok? Are you serious?
Insane.
He's dumbfounded and she's just dumb.
It's literally the worst place possible to learn history. It's worse than just like
It's the worst-
watching YouTube videos.
It's the worst to learn anything.
Yeah, it's like, oh, the best place to
thought
learn
it
history
was,
is in
no?
short form 2-minute videos at best.
But I'm looking for long form videos. But I know what
Yeah.
you mean. Yeah, because the last episode that we filmed was scrapped because Anisa like started flashing the camera and doing all this inappropriate shit.
I was literally showing my asshole, and you
Okay.
missed it.
Oh, Ralph, and
Oh, that's so.
enters the room.
Anisa is claiming that she's PPP now, and that the whole reason the episode last week didn't happen is because she was starfishing the camera. No, the reason the episode didn't happen is because you were scared of H3H3 and you buried your head in the sand.
Starfishing the camera.
It was
And
bad.
we couldn't upload it.
There's a big
because
brown
you would-
smear on the lens because you ran up and
What
slammed her ass into it.
Ew!
I have a movie coming out.
Oh,
Because
did
you were
you?
scared
Oh,
of
did you hear that? Ew!
And you buried
that's
your head
so
in the sand.
sick. Oh
It
my
was
god.
bad.
And we couldn't upload it.
There's a big
because
brown
you would-
smear on the lens because you ran up and
What
slammed her ass into it.
You know, I have a
Bit much.
movie coming out called The Unbearable Weight of My Big Balls.
Nice. Okay.
Check it out.
He just totally no-sold that, man.
As he should have. As he should have.
Disgusting kink. That's what it sounded like you said.
Don't yuck his yum.
All right. That's going to do it for this episode of Dream of Career. Hasta.
Whoa, Anisa.
Baby.
Stay strong.
Okay,
That may have been the
Wow.
worst thing I've ever witnessed.
That was
was
so
iDubbbz
bad,
and
dude.
Anisa.
Dude, that was horrible. Horrible.